It is the 25th of August 2022 and we are heading down to Sheffield for 10 minutes of stage time. I decided to start a vlog not only to track my progression as an amateur stand-up comedian, but I thought it would be an interesting look for anyone wanting to get on stage themselves. This was my 29th gig and I have an idea for a later video to fill you in on my journey so far, but for now, let's just concentrate on the trip to Sheffield.
I've always been a big comedy fan. Me and my brother used to watch stand-up all the time. Travelling with the sport, I used to watch stand-up material on NEFFEX, whatever, all the time travelling. And when I won my first Paralympic medal in Tokyo in 2021, I was really conscious about just like life's one big adventure. Like I wanted to do whatever I wanted to do, sort of thing. So I thought I wanted to start stand-up comedy and win a Paralympic medal in the same year, and that's what I did in December. I started doing comedy and I'm loving it. It's brilliant.
Go straight on for 20 minutes to M1 South.
I go to pretty much all my gigs with my friend John. We've known each other since secondary school, which is a really long time. Too long, if you ask John. John, watch out for the tiger. Don't go into the back of it, otherwise it'll have you.
I didn't really like my job. I thought I was quite funny, so I thought I'd give it a go. And I remember I went to see someone when I was 17 at Penston Paramount. It was like a Toby Foster run gig, and Rob Rouse was headliner. I remember just thinking this is the most rock and roll thing in the world, and then obviously you just think you can't do it, do you? And then like 10 years later I thought, well, when you're 27 you can take a risk, you know what I mean? You can take a risk, and if you fuck up you go back to your other job and whatever, and yeah, it's cool. And then but then recently I've done some work with Rob, who's was the headliner when I saw him when I was 17, so it's kind of full circle. It's cool.
I was opening for this night, which had some amazing acts on. Acts that had Edinburgh Fringe nominations, had been on TV, or a Commonwealth Games gold medal. It used to be that I would see signs for the towns or cities that I was going to and immediately got nervous, but that doesn't really happen now. The nerves begin just a little bit later.
I love it. I grew up, I had the proper comedy origin story, which is where I grew up and I was I'd stay up way past when I should have been going to bed just to try and sneak in watching one of the panel shows on telly, like that kind of thing, and that I just grew up with it, and I love it, and it's something very different to what sort of my friends and my family were into growing up. So it was I grew up with it and I loved it. I loved the allure of it, and I just think it's really cool.
You've arrived at your destination.
Okay, we made it. How long did it take, John? About an hour and a half on the road. John drives like a speed demon. He just went through every single speed camera, top speed. And we made it in record timing. And look, there's some blackberries here. It's the snack for the drive home, because we're keeping it cheap. It's my life lesson of comedy. Some more there, look. There's John's portion. It's your portion, John. Yours are a bit redder than mine. The venue was the Indigo Kellum at the Steelyard, Sheffield. It's a trendy little place with bars and restaurants made from shipping containers, which I'm very interested in, because once the energy prices go up, I'll probably be living in one of these. Ollie Clark was running and MCing the night. Ollie is one of my favourite people in comedy, as he helped me out a lot when I was starting out, as he does with many others. Ollie also won Best Promoter 2022 at the Yorkshire Comedy Awards, which is amazing.
Echo. Oh no, sound better, yeah, no. Sound better? No, see, fuck everyone, Jesus, what? Sound my own voice. This is going to be a good night, this one, isn't it? Yeah. Yes! Right, hang on a minute. I'll count to 3, we'll start again. 1, 2, 3. Hello! Alright, better?
Now this is where the nerves start to kick in for me. The MC has started the night and I've seen the audience. There's always a fear that I'll say my opening line and it'll just get nothing from the crowd. Luckily this hasn't happened yet, but that doesn't mean it never will. Anyway, I'm at the back of the room right now trying to psych myself up, but in no time this happens.
Oh yeah, first comedian, you ready for your first comedian? Yes! You don't fucking sound like it. to Gavin Smith!
Hello everyone, you alright? Now I'm not going to put my full routine on this video. If you do want to come and see me live, click on the link below which will take you to my Facebook page and see if I'm playing somewhere near you. As for this night, it went well. The crowd wasn't huge but everyone seemed to be laughing. I had a few bits of banter with the crowd and got through my set without any cock-ups or forget my material completely, which has become a lot better over time, believe me. I remind you that I'm not a professional, so I'm not 100% fantastic. I'm a little bit fantastic, but every night on stage seems to teach me more. One of the best things about doing these nights is seeing others perform. If you've ever seen a new act / material night being advertised and you think it's just a bunch of nobodies who can barely speak on a microphone, well, you'd be right. No, can you imagine really? Seriously though, I sometimes can't believe that I'm sharing some of these nights with such talented people who deserve to be so much more but just haven't been seen by the right people just yet. Okay, it is 11:15 on a Thursday night. We are in Sheffield and we've just set off home. It's going to take about an hour 45 to get there. It's been a long night. If we had someone here tonight who was brand new, first time on stage, what's the one piece of advice that you'd give them?
I think when you start comedy, your biggest fear is dying, like no one laughing. Like that's your biggest fear. And once that's happened to you, it's absolutely fine. So just relax. We're doing comedy to make people laugh. The more friendly you look, the more friendly the audience will be, and the more laughs you'll get. So the biggest advice I could give to people is just enjoy what you're doing. It's funny because you know it's funny, and just to get on stage takes a big set of balls. So you should be proud of yourself for doing it.
However it goes tonight, you wake up tomorrow and you have to do it again. And however good, however shit the night is for you, it could be the best gig in the world, it could be the worst gig in the world. By 11 o'clock the next morning, you've got to forget about it and go again.
The best advice I ever had was if you think you've forgotten your set and you start panicking, don't fret upon that, because the only person that doesn't know or that does know you got it wrong is you. And also, be funny. If you're not funny, don't fucking bother doing this. What's the point?
Watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
Make sure you have a happy life outside of comedy, and then comedy will be a lot more fun. If comedy is where you get all your joy, I think you'll just become a spiral. And also, it's quite handy having a disability because then people want you to do well. Yeah, have a disability. Yeah, that'll do.
Due to a road closure, the trip home took 2 hours 15 minutes. It's 1:15 AM and we've just got home. Well, I've just got home. John's still driving home now. It was a good night. It was long. It took a while to get through. Yeah, it's been a good night. Everyone seemed to have a good time. My actual set, I enjoyed doing it. It seemed to go down well, pretty much with the crowd that was there. The other comedians seemed to like it as well, which was good. And all the other comedians did really well today as well. So it's been a really good night. But I'm wrecked now, and no doubt my kids are gonna wake up as I get upstairs, and the night's just gonna go on longer and longer. So I'm gonna go to bed now. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Do you want to take part in the bloopers?
Go again, cut.
I enjoy the table tennis more because it's my job. It's my dream to be Paralympic champion and to Commonwealth champion. Thank you very much, my adoring fans.
You're funnier than him.
Thanks very much.
Though, is it?
No,
that was actually a bit of an insult. No, you were funny.
I was funny.
You were funny.
Thanks.
You need a bit of work.
Thanks. Have a good night. Hope the hangover's not too bad. See you in the morning.
Drive to Bridlington.
You're driving? Fucking hell, don't tell the police. Christ. Sorry, mate.
I can't remember what we were talking about now.
You're sober? Fucking hell.
I'm like this whether I drink or not.
I'd ring 111 if I was you. Then
I would not get in a car with her.
This is all appreciated.
I think I'll have to blow out number plates.
Probably.
God damn it. Damn you, FX20. Just to start off, can you give me your full name, where you're from, and how long you've been doing comedy for?
Yeah, Bruce Campbell, Wisconsin. Normally play Ash Williams.